All right, guys. This is a little bit of update from how was my journey going in Vietnam. Today is day March 3rd. When I first uploaded it, it's been like a month and a half, probably longer. Who knows? Um, and it's been one hell of a journey. I mean, God, I never expected some of the things, and in a good way and in a bad way. And this is the video. I'm gonna kind of go into it a little bit. I will explain you if there was a lot of people who were commenting saying that they're studying IT, that they want to get into what you might call it. They want to come to Vietnam also, and they want to live here. And so I was like, cool. Like I was here too. Like I haven't been here that long, so I was like trying to try to make a video when you haven't experienced the life is, to me personally, it sounds very silly in a way, because like what the hell, right? Like you only been here a month. Like imagine if someone goes to like Thailand and they say, I lived here for like 2 weeks now, let me teach you things about, I don't know, how Thailand life works, right? um, so where do we start? Let's start with the very basic one, right? Is it really expensive or is it really cheap to live here? Well, it's it's however you like, right? If you want to spend money, this place, yeah, you can spend money. Now, if you want to live very moderate, I mean, it's still above the average American or average European when it comes to standard of living, the quality of food that you eat, the quality of life. If you want to live in like average American, yes, it's cheap. But now, if you want to live like a baller here, which you will very, um, yeah, you. It's like your fingers will be itching to live like that, because you would say, well, screw it, like apartments $500 or $700, and what you call this light is just on. Hold on, let me just move it a little bit. Yeah, you will say, man, like, yeah, apartments $500, and it's very big apartments. Let's say like they're huge. They're, I would say, 1,200 square foot. Maybe some of them are like for sure over 1,000, and they're like $500, $700 if you want to go to like very expensive private gates, private area, private pool, private gym, those kinds. The one that you see on the internet. Now, if you want to eat out, there's amazing restaurants you can go eat out. A lot of Japanese, Korean, apparently Vietnamese people kind of like inclined to be like Korean people, right? So they have a lot of things that are like Korean people like, or um, and they're very expensive. There's a chicken place here, fried chicken, and it costs for 3 people to 4 people to eat there. It costs more than Popeyes, KFC. Um, I don't know, a lot of the American fast food chicken place. Even though ours tastes better, right? That's another thing. They're both not healthy, but here it costs more. It costs probably $10, $20 more, which is kind of like, wow, right? You live in Asia, you would think it's not the case. Well, it's like that. A lot of Asian people here in Vietnam, they're very wealthy. They're filthy wealthy. Like like we have this place right here where they sell like Japanese Wagyu, everything Japanese Wagyu, and this place is packed every night with the guys with like expensive Mercedes AMGs, M Sports, or like Lexus Escalades, Rolls Royce, in the small village here in Bac Giang. So Vietnamese people are wealthy. They are very, very wealthy. Um, And so if you want to compete with them, if you want to live like them, trust me, you don't want to do that. Not at the beginning, at least. Can you do it? Absolutely, but not at the beginning. So, that being said, where did I messed up? Where I messed up was before I came to Vietnam, I did not get a job. And I thought, well, I have enough money saved up. I mean, I saved up like, let's say, what did I save up? About $12,000. I thought it's gonna be enough for me to study and all the other things, which I made the mistake of trying to live like a baller here, and I've spent in like what $4,000 in a month, right? And there's average Americans probably spend that, maybe less a month. Um, I spend a lot of them on eating out and a lot of them buying stuff, going to places. I mean, I went to Halong Bay, which is a very beautiful place, Haiphong, and many other rural areas where there's this amazing, whatchamacallit, like temples, right? Like from back in the Chinese Empire and like many of the Asian empires that used to exist here in Vietnam, and they have all that. It's very beautiful scenery. Even though, now, here's the funny part. I went to Hanoi, which is 2 hours from here. I had a decent weekend, maybe 5 days, whatever. I spent about $700, $800 because I bought the expensive hotels, or I thought American standard hotels, and I went to the luxurious restaurants. I spent like $700 to $1,000, and then me and my wife we said, you know what? Why don't we try to do a vacation on a budget? We said, okay, cool. So we're gonna get the cheaper hotels, and we're gonna take our motorcycles, which I bought for $500, and we're gonna ride 2 hours towards Halong Bay, which is one of the most beautiful places you can ever go. Um, so total on fuel, we've spent it, I would say about maybe $20. Uh, so 50. Okay, so $40 to go to Halong Bay and back for two bikes. So it's totaled 200 kilometers, which would put us about what? I don't even know how many miles would that be. Let's just say in anywhere between 100 to 140 miles, right? We spent $40 for two bikes. Hotels totaled for an entire week. So we went to Haiphong and we went to Halong Bay. So hotels totaled $50 for 7 nights. Beautiful hotels. They're not like raggedy hotels with the roaches. No, they're beautiful hotels. And we were in one of the hotels. We were in the city that was designed for very wealthy tourists and very wealthy Vietnamese people. So it was kind of like copy of France, right? And they had their own water park right by the beach, and that's where the hotel was. So hotel was beautiful, amazing. Two king beds, I mean not king beds, two queen beds, and and it's just beautiful place. And we spent it like what $25, $20 for 3 nights there, and then we drove to Halong Bay and we stayed there for 3 nights, and we spent another $25, $30, right? So and over there we were like maybe I would say 100 yards away from the beach, uh, and then we took a cruise ship. I don't think it's a cruise ship. It's like it's a kind of like a yacht, but it's like a little bit smaller. It's not that big. And we went to see all the islands and all the places in Halong Bay, and we spent I would say $2 million, 2 million VNDs, which is I don't even know how much it is. Let me check real quick. I apologize. Let me see. Let's go to VND to USD. So there we go. 2 million. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can really see, it's $76 for a day, 6 hours. They take you out in the ocean, they show you all the areas over there. And for extra $10, we also took a speedboat where they will kind of like take you around the places where the big ships cannot go. Food included, amazing place, a lot of people, but it was cool. It was very cool. Now, if anybody wants to come to Vietnam, what I would suggest so far, from what I know, save as much money as you can. And when you come here, try to stay at $1,000 a month budget. Do not go over that. You don't need to. Learn a lot of places around you. The Vietnamese food is one of the most delicious food you can eat. Amazing food, very healthy, and nice big bowl of pho, like soup, costs like 50,000 VND, which is like $3, not even that. Local food, you can probably spend less than $10 a day on eating out. You never have to cook yourself. Get a job if you are an American or a foreign person who wants to just move here. It's not gonna be easy. That's for one. For two, yes, you can get a 3 month visa and you can do visa runs. But understand this: apparently, in Vietnamese law, if you stay here longer than 168 days, I believe, but you might want to double check that, you consider as a resident here and you will start paying taxes and they will take their money. This is a communist country. You don't want to fuck around here. Other than that, no crime. Another beautiful thing about here, no fucking crime. You can walk around at 2 a.m. in the morning and nobody fucking with you. Beautiful. There is no such thing as gangs and all. Maybe there are in the big cities, but here they're not. The biggest gang, biggest mafia here is government. And this is good because they control and they make sure their citizens live good. That's I guess only one mafia that I would not be against. Also, preferably, like I said, get a job online. And I thought I would get a job online. I did get a job online, but it was a hell. I mean, I think I applied for like, I don't know, 50 places. I'm over exaggerating. Some days I did do more than 50. Some days I did like 10, 12, you know. Like, I did not sit here and apply for 300 jobs a day. That's just some horse shit. Me and you both know that. But a lot of American companies are very funny when they try to hire you because they say entry job and then they say we need 2 years of experience. I mean, motherfucker, this is entry job, meaning you are entering a new field. You don't need experience, right? And then I had an interview with this company who was like a data entry company, which was kind of cool, you know, because I'm still studying. I don't have the certificates and everything. And also understand this, guys who are going to IT, it's going to take longer than you think to get a job. Certificate's going to take longer than you think. I thought it's going to take a month or two to get the AWS, maybe another 2 months to get the Google IT support professional or whatever they call it. Nah. It's gonna take way longer. 6 months, 8 months. If you're a good person who is disciplined, and you can sit and you can study every day. Let's say you study 4 hours a day, you will get the AWS and Google IT support professional and one other whatchamacallit. There's another one. Let me see. Hold on. Goodness gracious, what the hell was the name? Anyways, I did a little bit of research right while I'm looking at here. I'll tell you guys. Sorry if I'm not looking at you, but like I did a little bit of research to see like what are the certificates that are like very high top tier certificates, right? Where if you get them, your chances of getting a job goes up significantly. And I realized, yes, cloud certificates are amazing. Anything to do with the AWS, pretty good. Um, Also, you need to get the Google IT support. That's what they call it. Certificate you can get on Coursera. It takes about 8 months if you only study hour a day. But if you can do like more, right? You'll obviously finish it faster, but still realistically it will take like 4 months to get it done, because you don't want to just blow through it. You want to really learn what the hell you want to, like what they're teaching, because the interviews are like, dude, like they don't mess around. They will tell you like, okay, well, you doing what is this and how you do it and show us. If you blow through it and you think, oh, I got the certificate, then they're like, okay, let's see what you can do. You fucked, right? And also another certificate that I found out that is absolutely freaking amazing, and you have to have it if you want to get a job fast as possible, because you got to understand, now we have AI, now we have all these companies who doesn't want to hire a lot of the new beginners, right? And then they want you to be like a Swiss knife, if it makes sense. Like they don't want you to be a specialist. I mean, they do, but at the beginning, right? That like they prefer a Swiss knife over just guy with one niche. You know what I mean? Now they want you to know the AWS. They want you to know the Google IT support. They want you to know the another very important certificate. Please look it up. This is when I did a little bit of research when it comes to IT and the people who are hiring like beginners, right? Almost, I would say 60 to 70% of them, this is a big amount. About 60 to 70% of them, they require what we call Comp TIAA plus certificate. It's COMP TIAA plus series, which is I haven't taken it yet, so I cannot tell you what it is and what it teaches, but it takes a while to get that through too. Like there's some YouTube videos who will tell you like, oh, you can get it done over in a week. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't done it, but those are the things you need. Another thing, projects. You have to do a lot of projects. You have to show them that because you don't have a diploma, meaning you don't have a proof of concept, right? Like you didn't go to college and sat there and pretend like you actually were learning, and you get this paper. Because of that, they want to see that you have like done some work, right? You have done some work and you actually know what you're doing. Tell us something. And then I said, okay, sure, I will get all those things done, and I will figure out like how to do these projects, and maybe I can use AIs to tell me like, hey, how what kind of project I can do, and it'll spin out some projects that I can do, and the projects that AI gives you, like let's say Gemini or OpenAI or Claude, they are very good. Like they can teach actually really good, like the things that you want to do. Like you should know at least. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Another thing, GitHub. You need to know GitHub. Now, the best place and free place to learn GitHub is the IBM's website. In IBM's website, you can learn a lot of the things that are very essential for day-to-day base for free. They just give it for free, so why don't you go take it? Now, if you're somebody like me, you like, dude, look, you're giving too much fucking information right now. I'm getting confused. I don't know where the fuck to start. This is how I would do. I would to Udemy. Go to Udemy and learn Linux. Absolutely must. Learn Linux because you have to understand that a lot. I mean, I don't know exact percentage, so please don't forgive me if I'm saying the percentage wrong. But I would argue like 80 to 90% of the entire world servers run on Linux. So you have to know Linux. Now, you don't have to become a Linux expert from what I heard, right? But you have to know enough to maneuver through the command line, right? You need to know the pwd, cd. You need to know the command grep. You need to know the wildcards. You need to know just the basics where you can maneuver. You can open the file. You can see what it is. You can organize it. You can move it around. You can copy it, and you can have a backup in different file of the things that you're doing. There's some concepts that you can get really good at in 3 weeks of time, maybe 2 weeks if you're like really smart, unlike me, right? I mean, I would like to think I am, but I don't know. So now, once you do the Linux, then you can cancel your subscription, because you want to cancel your subscription. Like, you guys don't want to be in the place where you say, oh shit, I'm gonna keep my subscription just in case I would like to study. Trust me, you're gonna start wasting money because you're not going to study. Let's just get that out of the way, right? So get a Udemy, study not AWS, my bad. Study Linux, get off Udemy, and then go to Coursera. Go to Coursera and then study the Google IT support certificate. That will basically teach you how to work on a job and they will teach you the real problems. They have a sandbox, and they will give you the problems. They will ask you to fix it, and you fix it, and it's like you really doing real life work. It's not just like, oh, pwd or cd. No, they will really teach you once you've done it, because Google created that for their own employees, so that it's pretty amazing. After that, you want to go and get the CompTIA A+, right? Now, this is the research I've done on this stuff, and then this is what I found. Now, this is not exactly the way to go about doing it, but if you are confused and you don't know where to go get the information, so far this is what I found. If it's wrong and if you know a better way, please comment, because I'm still learning. You know what I mean? We all here, a lot of us have the same goal in a way. So yes, do that, and then do not move to Vietnam unless you have at least $15,000, or maybe 10. 10. If you're single, 10. If you're married or with the kids, 15. Figure out why you're here. Are you here just to stay 3 months and then just forget about European and American life, and you want to just chill, eat good food, go to beach, and study and change a career? Or do you want to come and move and live here? Right? Because when you come here and you want to live here, oh, this is a whole different can of worms. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, they all have been built as an illusion of amazing life. They are amazing life for a time being. Once your visa expires, when your money empties up, oh, it's a hell. Where the fuck you gonna get a job? Where do you get a residency permit? You don't work for Vietnamese companies, so they're not gonna give you a residency. You have to, if you're really wealthy enough where you want to buy a house, why would you buy a house somewhere where you never lived at? See what I mean? You might hate it here. You don't know that, right? Because a lot of these Instagram influencers, where they'll tell you, come to live here, it's everything amazing, under $1,000, you can live amazing. Bull fucking shit. Do not believe that bullshit, um, that also. And yeah, try to get a job, online job, before you move here. It will make your life million times easier. If you're a trader like me, do not rely on trading. Like, we've been seeing this war happen, everything going up and down. I've lost like $5,000 trading because like this motherfucker dumped, just dumped. You know what I mean? My options are all got cleared out. It is what it is, but don't, right? Desperation is the worst place you want to be when you're here. Um, yeah, and if you plan on staying here, now this is another thing I've learned. If you're white, now let's just keep it a buck, right? Like I don't want you guys to think, oh, this is racism. That bullshit only works in America and in Europe. It doesn't work here. If you black, if you dark brown color, don't be bothering coming here and think you're gonna get a job easily. You won't. Yes, if you come in here, like there's a caveat I'm gonna tell you. Stay away from the northern side of Vietnam. Go to the south. South is where American influence still exists. So getting a job as a black person is easier. People here are completely racist and they're okay with you your feelings being hurt don't mean dick here. You say, oh, you racist, they'll say, man, get the fuck out of here, go back to your country. You know what I mean? If you black, or if you look like Asian like me, right, like I look Asian in a way, um you not gonna get a job easily here. You just won't. One of the primary jobs you can get here as an American or European or Australian is teaching or tutoring, teaching jobs, and they require TESOL. You have to get a TESOL certificate, which is not that expensive, not that hard. I have it. I mean, I got it in like a week. You know, I just studied it. I skipped through it. A lot of the questions, I just used the AI to just get the answers, just to get the certificate. I'm not planning on teaching, but I just got it. You know. Now, if you're white, I mean, you're white. You have a blonde hair, blue eyes. Typical, let's say, Southern or like typical American girl or a guy who are like, white. Um, you have a lottery. You do. That's just what it is. You do. Why? Because you are a walking billboard here. A lot of the schools who want to teach English, and they want to sell that Western lifestyle, right, to the parents so they can charge these ridiculous prices, because some schools here charge $1,000 a month for teaching, or like teaching their kids. Yeah, some schools charge a few $100s, even though average income here is like $500, right? There are wealthy people here, yes. So in order for them to keep paying for those schools, they specifically hire white people, right? Which is absolutely okay with me, man. I mean, I haven't had more white people as friends than I do now. Like when I was in States, I had Mexicans and black and few white people and a lot of Asians as my friends, right? Now I have all white people as my friend, because that's they're the only ones who survive here, right? Rest of black, African, Moroccan, Arab, whatever, out. They they don't last here because Vietnamese people don't want those people. They want white people because they sell. You know what I mean? They're walking salesmen. That's all they are. So to them, it's okay. Like they will pay those white teachers like $2,000 a month just to come say hi, play some games. They don't have to teach dick. and they go home and drink their beer, chill, their vacation mode. So, color of your skin pays here. Simple as that. You hate it or you love it. That's just the life. So, yeah. So if you white, you can, especially in the southern side of Vietnam, you can get a job pretty easily. You can get a good $2,000 a month paying job, which is very amazing salary here. And then you'll get your residency, 2 year residency. You can chill, bro. Just chill. I mean, not only bros. I mean, there's if you guys if there's a girls here, yeah, you too. You know, you'll be fine. So yeah, that's the update for now. And I hope you guys have found some of the things that I've said useful. Um, and hopefully, I will keep kind of like updating you guys with stuff because I think I need to go to United States for a few months. Because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I can make 2,000, 3,000 right now. I'm making online right now, making online job. I'm doing the safety and compliance for a trucking company because I'm also I've learned how to develop SaaS or SaaS through this AI company. So I created this SaaS platform for myself where I can just do the work. So I'm getting paid about first 2 months I'm gonna get paid 2,000, and then after that they're gonna increase it for $4,000 a month, which is fucking top tier here in Vietnam. But I think I can go to United because when I go to United States, I mean, what I make here in 6 months, I can make it there in two, and I can come back and live here 4 months without ever working. So or studying and doing something else. It's never like what they say. You retire, you expire. It's never goal is never not to work. Goal is to just to get enough space so you can learn and do things you want to do. It's like I lived here for almost 2 months, right? Or more than 2 months now, bro. Not doing anything, or like people say, oh man, I want to like move over there or somewhere cheap Asian country and just chill. Dude, that's fun only 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month. After that, man, you are bored as hell, especially us Americans who just got used to just being workers, right? Dude, your blood is gonna boil. So it's never about not working, it's about getting yourself enough space so you can go do something else. Um yes, so I would say if you guys are Americans and you guys want to come here, go to Saigon, go to Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh City. Those are the best places. Don't come to North. North is very strict. Um, I heard some people here told me like they were at the hotel and then the police came, knock on their door, and were like, "Let me see your documents." They do that here, but in South is much more capitalist and more Americanized. So go there, um, or just go to Thailand, bro. What the fuck? I want to go to Thailand. It's just my wife is like working here, and she has some contract work, so we just stuck here till summer. Then we fucking off to for Thailand, right? Like Thailand is so much better for foreigners, man. I mean, you can trade there without a problem. You can get jobs there much easier. Much more developed place, better food, better beaches, better place overall. To me, I fucking love Thailand. I mean, I would never trade two countries for anything else. Thailand and Japan. Oh, of course, America. I mean, you know, I'm still, um, just a just a retard from Midwest. But yeah. So That's that for today. I hope you guys found something interesting and something informational and useful. Oh shit! Yes, yes. I forgot to tell you this. If you guys lasted this long, I mean, this probably will be amazing for you. Now, when you get a job, let's say you don't have education. Let's say you don't have a college degree. Let's say you don't have a associate's, bachelor, doctorate, whatever the hell, right? But you're like, man, I really want to get it. I just don't want to go to school because I don't have time. I'm busy. I have kids. I have job, right? And you say, man, this goddamn universities are so fucking expensive, right? I found a solution, and you would be fucking surprised what kind of solution that is. What if I told you you can get a fucking bachelor's degree in your own pace, studying for 3,000 euros from the university in Geneva, Switzerland? What if I told you that? Would you take it? It's an international university. It's accepted everywhere in the world. They will give you a transcript. They will give you the authenticity of diploma. My wife just got it, and I'm like, holy shit! You can get a university degree. You can go from associate all the way to doctorate for less than $10,000 fucking. Can you fucking imagine $10,000 you spending on doctorate? And now this is me saying, like, if you are like high school guy, only you have a high school diploma, nothing else. Now, obviously, you're gonna say, bro, what the fuck is the university's name? Let me look it up. I was just talking to them because I want to get some diplomas. Fuck it, man. Why not, right? $2,000 for a bachelor's, another 2,000 for whatchamacallit. What the hell is it? Masters, and then another 2,000 for 3,000 for doctorate. There we go. You got that piece of paper. What the hell was the university? Let me look it up. Let's see. I know I saved it somewhere. What the hell is my mouse? Why is it not working? What the hell? Oh, I unplugged it. Okay. Let me see. Oh, right here. All right. So if you guys are in the gym, or if you guys are driving, or if you guys are doing something, you can come back to this later. But the university name is it is SMBSG. So the university is SMBSG University in Switzerland. So you go there, you leave your phone number, preferably have WhatsApp because it's easier for them to connect to you. And they got bachelors, they got masters, and they got doctorate. So the bachelor's degrees have they got so many variety of things here that you can study. Bachelor's of Business Administration in Switzerland. So they have a business administration, project management, corporate finance, international marketing, psychology, sports management, international banking, international law. I mean, dude, you can study to so many different things here, right? Go get your fucking degree. I mean, this shit costs what? If you go from remotely intern per semester, remotely extern, remotely from $900 per semester. 900 fucking dollars, 900 euros. So I would say what, $1,200, maybe $1,300. I don't know, bro. You can work at minimum fucking wage job, and you can get a fucking degree from Switzerland. From Switzerland, not a community fucking college. A Swiss fucking degree. That's what I'm planning on doing. I haven't done it. I'm not preaching y'all, but this is something that I've gotten. It's a fucking amazing deal, right? Like, with this price, you could be the first person in your family who has a degree. Not only that, dude, you can say, man, fuck you, I have a Swiss degree. You want to go live in Switzerland in the future? Dude, you got a Swiss degree. You want to go into banking? You go in there, you say, man, I got a Swiss degree for banking. I mean, what the fuck, right? And this is all your own pace. You can do it on your own pace. You can get this shit done within 2-3 months, or you can get it done in 2-3 years. It's all up to you, dude. Like, they don't tell you how fast you can study, how fast you can get your degree. So faster you study, faster you get your degree. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Duration is right here for the Bachelor Business Administration Switzerland is 3 years for remote and 1 year for extern. Now 3 years is if you follow by their schedule, but you can go way far. My wife got her bachelor's in like 5 months, and she got her, I think now she's gonna go for her master's, and she said she can probably get it done within like 6 months also. So before that, she did study in the University of Singapore. And so, but dude, fucking talk to them. I mean, they don't pay me shit for this, telling you this. I'm not promoting this, guys, right? Shit, I have only 14 subscribers. Who the fuck, right? But for those 14 people who watch me, if you don't have a degree and if you think that that piece of paper is stopping you from living the life you want to live and doing things you want to do, or just change your career, go here. And you say, I don't want to break a bank. I don't want to break my bank and go into debt to get a fucking piece of paper, right? Go here. Yet again, one more time, it's a SMBS, SMBS University in Switzerland. Yeah, you can do it, and I'm gonna put the link below. Yeah, I'm freestyling all this video, so please kind of forgive me and like understand that I don't have a script. I don't sit here read a script. I'm just freestyling and letting you know what's what. And hopefully see you guys again soon. See ya.